It's dumb, but I like it.
Valley of the Vikings is obviously made to be a kid's game. It's a dexterity game where you've got this like Indiana Jones rock and you kick it and you knock stuff down.
It's a paddle. You paddle it.
It's a paddling.
And then the barrels you knock down are the people who move up the track, and you leapfrog over each other, so you can be a little bit strategic of like, okay, well, if you go here, I can leapfrog you, and then I can get to there.
Yeah, it's like I could have green jump over here, and then have yellow jump all the way over to here, or I could have yellow jump to here, and then green can move just to right here, which is at the 4 coin spot, which is what I want anyways, because the colors is the different players, and all you're going to get is either straight up coins from the stack or coins from other players. And in the game, most coins wins.
Yeah, and because there's that leapfrogging, you always play with all your ships. They become like NPCs because you want to make sure that you can have stuff that you jump, and you're not, the people playing knock the barrels over, and the other barrel just gets knocked over and jumps around the track.
Also, after you knock over barrels, the next player who gets to roll the boulder down gets to decide where the barrels that you knocked over get to go. So they can be a bit more strategic of like, ooh, I don't want blue to move down the track because that's west, so I'll put blue all the way over here, so that way I could, knock the other ones and not hit blue. Which does lead into like, so at the end of a round, do we completely reset, or does it just the next person in line goes to reset up the barrels, and do we change the position of these things every round? Like every once in a while, we've been playing when we got a couple like rule questions. And the rules, well, it's nice that they're in a lot of different languages. The rules aren't super specific, which actually is kind of okay, because I think this game is so loosey-goosey that, dude, just come up with whatever house rules you want. Maybe don't change the position of these every round for kids, but if you're playing, if you're with all adults, then yeah, you can change these things around. And you can play this with all adults, but it becomes more of like a party drinking fun activity than...
Yeah, it definitely is a game that is designed to play with kids. And kids are going to love it. Because kids love rolling balls and knocking stuff down and destroying your house. And it's a mess everywhere. You could never get it clean. It is a fun game. Like me, Tom, and my wife played it. My wife, his sister. And we had fun with it. It was stupid. But again, we had a good time. We say a lot of games are like, it's for kids, but it can also be a light beer and pretzel game. I think this is almost like after the beer, and then the more beer, and the more beer, and you're like, I am not able to think about this game. Let's play this stupid game where we knock the barrels over.
Yeah, we use the words dumb and stupid, but they're kind of positive. Like, to be honest, that's just like a category, and there are times when that can be a good category. But also, if you are playing this with people who are kind of taking it a little bit too seriously and they're being almost a little bit too strategic, the only problem with this game is it can overstay its welcome a little bit, because some of these flags, some of these areas straight up get you coins, and when all these coins run out, that's the game. But you could end a couple of rounds where coins just bounce around between people. Like, I steal from you, you steal from me, we steal from them. And that's when you just kind of grab half the coins and go, all right, this is how much is left for the rest of the game.
And again, made to be a kid's game, and I think it's going to be a fun game to play with kids. It's probably not like I'm introducing them to real games quite yet. It's more of a fun activity. But there's a little bit of the leapfrogging and the like trying to set yourself up to be in the optimal position. If someone's runaway leader, because somebody's not going to score because the round ends when somebody falls off the end. So if Tom has running away with coins, we kind of, make sure whatever you do, you knock over Tom's barrel, and we can knock him off the board. So if you move this guy first, then you can move Tom off the board. Like, there's a little bit of teaching that level of strategy.
And also, you can just have, everybody can just gang up on one person like the whole game, just for whatever. But, okay. I feel like we've already given this game, we've already been talking about it more than it even really needs. There are choices to be made, but it's mostly just silly fun. Oh, the boulder's over there.
The boulder's over there. But it's a lot of silly fun. And if that sounds like something you want, we will have a purchase link down below where you can get yourself a copy. Whether you're playing it with your kids, with your nieces and nephews, with your grandkids, Or
with your
just
girlfriend, with your mom, with your girlfriend's mom.
So there will be a purchase link down below where you can get yourself a copy. Right above the purchase link to an awesome game topper like the one that we have.
This thing, stuff. Look at it.
We
cool.
have really been enjoying the game topper. I mean, even here you can see the boulder has not fallen off the table, which is one of the many benefits to having like the raised lip. You've got the playmat so that when your little babies are sleeping, stuff stays quieter. When it like that versus. See how much.
Well, that's still hit the game topper. But actually, last night when we played this out in your kitchen, in your dining room, I didn't even think about the fact that the raised lip would have been. We should have come out into the super hot, boiling hot studio and played it here.
Either way, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored.
Yeah.